is Business Administration. Today I will present my presentation about my study. My title is What's the Effect the Occupational Health and Safety or K3 program on the number of the occupational disease and the workplace accidents of the employees PT Sinar Oleochemical International. Before we talking about what's the effect the occupational health and the safety K3 program, I want to tell for you about the chapter 1 for me. In the chapter 1, I want talking about the introduction, the backgrounds of the K3. Previously, before we know that about the K3 program in this company, I want to tell you what is the PT Sinar Oleochemical International. PT Sinar Oleochemical International, the famous name is PT Sochimas. So PT Sochimas working in the oleochemical, the production in this company. So every day, the consumption of the oleochemical to production, and then their export in the outside country. So they usually distribute their distributor from the China, Philippines, the others country. Okay, in the phenomena, after I visited in this company, so I know that what's the impact, what's the effect if the K3 program or the healthy and safety program is applied in this company. According for the manager of the K3 in this company, every 3 years later, in this company, the number of the accident in this company is so low. Every 3 years later. So this is make me agree if the company already applied a good system or a good rules in the company. Especially for the healthy and safety program. Like example, I want talking about the safety program in the company. Before you entering in the company, before you work together with the other employee, you must get a safety induction first. This is the learn about what's the emergency turn in the company. So after you are already get the safety induction, you can join with the others company to work together. So and then every employees who wants go to field, they must using the safety tools in their body, like the helmet, glasses, and the shoes, the safety. And then the last, we can know about the safety, like every way and every building in Sochimas, they using the logos of the safety in the company area. Next. Okay. After that, after we are talking about our company study in Sochi. Okay, I want to give the learning about the previous study. Like me also, she's have the title like evaluasi penerapan keselamatan dan kesehatan kerja pada proyek pembangunan gedung di Kabupaten Cirebon. According for the Aryati Indah 2017 in his journal, she is looking for about the cost and the culture about the employees, especially for the safety and the healthy program. So, according for Aryati Indah, in the company, in the building in the Cirebon, she is founding. What's the mechanism, the program, safety and healthy in the company? She's looking about the cost first. This is not balancing about the cost and accident in the company. So this is the one factor of the factor they using for the K3 program in the company. And the last about the culture of the employees. This is the culture of the employee is not join it, not make the balancing about the K3 program. So this is the second factor Aryati Indah get from their study. Okay, next. Okay, the comparison about between previous study from my study also. So after we know that about what's the previous study talking about the cost and culture about the employee. So for me, I'm talking about what's the effect for the healthy and the safety program of the K3, and what's the effect, what the combination with the accident and the illness in the company. Okay, after we talking more about the backgrounds of the K3, after we found the phenomena, and after we found the previous study, and after I get the problem in the company. So the problem in this study is how is the effect, the occupational health and the safety of the K3 program on the number of the occupational disease and workplace accident of employees PT Sinar Chemical International. And then the scope of the study, because we want to know about the effect, the specific, the impact for the healthy and the safety program for the employees. So I make the scope of the study in this time. In this study, it is necessary to limit the problem so that the research objective can be more focused on the problem to be investigated. Therefore, research was conducted on the employees of the PT Sinar Chemical International specification in the field. So, I want to make sure what's the impact, the specific impact for the employee in the field. Next, this is the objective of the study. This study was conducted to determine how the effect of the occupational health and safety or the K3 on the number of the illness and the workplace accident at PT Sinar Chemical International. Next. The significances of the study, special for the writers, this is the study for the graduation for the college, and the fourth institution, my institution can get specific more knowledge about the K3 and can share for the other student specification for the K3 also. For the company, this is the one step for the company. If the company is best for the healthy and safety program, they can create about what's the minimize for the accident in the company. Next. Okay, we move for the chapter 2, the review of the literature. The first I want to show about the human research, the literature. The first from the Dr. Andes Malayu SPA Sibuan 2003 di halaman 10. He said MSDM adalah suatu ilmu dan seni yang mengatur hubungan dan peranan tenaga kerja yang efektif dan efisien untuk membantu terwujudnya tujuan perusahaan, karyawan, dan masyarakat. So after we get the conclusion, after we get the opening from the human research in this literature, so after that we go for the safety. Menurut Wine 2008, keselamatan adalah perlindungan karyawan dari cedera yang disebabkan oleh kecelakaan yang berkaitan dengan pekerjaan. After we get literature for the human resource, and then we get literature for the safety. we get a combination the healthy and the safety program. Pelaksanaan program keselamatan dan kesehatan kerja atau K3 adalah salah satu upaya untuk menciptakan tempat kerja yang aman, sehat, bebas dari pencemaran lingkungan, sehingga dapat mengurangi dan atau bebas dari kecelakaan kerja dan penyakit akibat kerja yang ada pada akhirnya dapat meningkatkan efisiensi dan produktivitas kerja. Menurut Wahyudi tahun 2007. Kemudian, for the next, indicator of the occupational health and safety, according for Semoga 2001 halaman 67. He gave the indicator of the occupational health and safety. The first is pemberian pelatihan keamanan, dan yang kedua pencahayaan, yang ketiga adanya alat pengamanan, dan yang terakhir peraturan di tempat kerja. Sehingga dari indikator tersebut inilah yang membangkitkan for my knowledge about the healthy and the safety program. So from the indicator, we can know the impact, the effect for the healthy and the safety program, like pemberian pelatihan keamanan. So every employees must get the learning for safety, and the second for the lighting. Yeah, every place in the company must have the lighting for the maximality. And then the third, adanya alat pengamanan. So this is the third factor minimize for the accident in the company, and the fourth is the regulation in the workplace. Yeah, every company they have the regulation, especially for the healthy and the safety in the company. This is the illness and accident. Considered Undang-Undang Nomor 1 Tahun 1970 menyatakan setiap tenaga kerja berhak mendapat perlindungan atas keselamatannya dalam melakukan pekerjaan untuk kesejahteraan hidup, meningkatkan produktivitas nasional, dan oleh sebab itu seluruh faktor penyebab kecelakaan kerja wajib ditanggulangi oleh perusahaan sebelum membawa korban jiwa. So after we know that about the considerate of our Undang-Undang Nomor 1 Tahun 1970, this is the best factor. This is the best factor for the company to make the best regulation to make the employees feel well every day in the company. So for the next, I want talking about the factor. Dalam ruang atau di tempat kerja, biasanya terdapat faktor-faktor yang menjadi sebab penyakit akibat kerja antara lain menurut Noto Atmojo 2007. Pertama, golongan fisik, yang kedua golongan kimia, yang ketiga golongan infeksi, dan yang keempat golongan fisiologis, dan yang kelima golongan mental psikologis. Yang pertama golongan fisik. This is the basic for the all employees get the illness in the company, like they not get the spirit in the home, and then they going in the company so not feel good. And the second is golongan kimia, chemist. In this factor, the employees can get illness and get sick because the area of the company, their production, the specific of the chemist. And the third, golongan infeksi. Golongan infeksi, like example, some employee get infection from some goods like iron and others good. And the fourth, golongan fisiologis, like not make the clean for the bodies, employees like growing something in their skin and others. And the last, golongan mental psikologis. So this is the best factor for the factors, the illness from the employees, like they get boring illness, and the psychologist is not good. So this is the best impact for the employees, for the company also. Next. Chapter 3, we talking more about the reasons for the study previously. So in the chapter 3, we're talking about the place in the time of the research, kind of the data, and the source and the data. The first place in the time of the research. Place for the research, I'm research in the PT Sinar Oleochemical International, or the famous name is PT Sochi Mas, in kawasan industri Medan. So, and the time of the research is start from March until May 2020. So, the kind of the data, the first, we get the data from the primary and the secondary data, and the last is the source the data. Source the data, I found data from the internal and the external data. Next. Okay, the techniques of the data collection. The first, I get the data for the observation, and the second, make the question for the all employees to make agree and to make sure for the employees the specification for the impact for my title. Data analysis method in this study, I use the Likert scale. Likert scale is a scale used to measure to the opinions and the perception of the someone or a group of the social symptom. Okay, I think enough from my presentation. I say thank you for all of you, and then I say thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.